We got you loud and clear, brother. Loud and clear.
Yep.
You see it as they check in, I know that they can hear me. So that's how that works. All right, guys, we're getting started in 5 minutes. If you have any group chats, if you have any people that are supposed to be on here, you need to go ahead and get them the link right now. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to share the link right now in case anyone is missing it. You shouldn't, but in case anyone is missing it, where the heck is the link? I promise you, I'm not an idiot. There we go. Copy invite link. Here we go. If anyone has people that should be on, you want them on this, I promise you. Yeah, Ambassadors Unleashed. Look at that. I registered a domain and I completely forgot about that.
Anna is always on it. She's fantastic.
Thank you, Ann. I appreciate you. Thank you, Marquis. Appreciate y'all. And it looks like we're going. What's up, Kiki? What's up, Ryan? Well, why are you all light skinned for, man?
You already know the vibes, bro.
Yo, where's Biggity? There she goes. Biggity Max just got on.
Let's do it. What's up? People on the call?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Holy crap. How's everybody doing? Huh?
It's half of the run, guys. How you doing?
Pleasure. Hey, we swung by. I understand nobody's on the team, but that doesn't matter because listen, if we all win, we all win. You understand the words that come out of my mouth? Good. So I'm very, very grateful to be on the call. Thank you guys. Keep on running to the next level. Never give up. You just know you have amazing leaders in this circle that want you to succeed. Oh, you get it done.
I see the background over there, Mr. Hope you're enjoying life in Fort Lauderdale.
For both times.
Greatest philosophy.
Yeah, I see you, Cassie, Miss A10 back there.
Hi, we can't hear you.
You can't hear me. Well, that's
the noise.
All right, let's right now. All right, let's just go live real quick. Let's get this going right now. And then I hope everyone's on because I mean this is a big lineup.
Hey, big bro.
What's up, sis?
What's up, family?
Yo, I have appreciated this whole entire, the vibes.
Yes, it's vibes right now. Hey, Epic family, what's up?
Okay, we're going live right now. Let's start recording. Let's start doing that. Max, you look at you. You got the baby. Okay, guys, first and foremost, welcome to everyone that's on here. I am super excited. Lyric, what's really good with you? Here is the thing that you need to understand. This build has been so fun. And part of the reason that it's been as fun as it's been is because I get to build with some of the most talented individuals in the entire industry. I really do mean that from the bottom of my heart. And not only do I get to build with the talent, but I get to build with people that I actually like. People that I actually like. Because sometimes you deal with a whole bunch of people that can build, but they fugazi. I'm just keeping it very honest. You get them in a room and you're just like, get me out. So I'm very thankful that the type of people that we're dealing with are not that caliber of individual. For those of you who are just here for the first time, we do not want to go ahead and discount that you may be seeing this for the first time. We'll talk about how much money is being made here, but here's what I need you to know. Collectively on the panel tonight, residually over a course of a year, there is over $4 million a year in earnings represented on this panel. So I'm not sure what it is that you got going on in your life, what you have flashing on the TV, what's playing in the background. I mean, if you out and you having a good time, whatever, shut it down because I'm pretty sure that ain't gonna make you $4 million a year. But you know, we've already shown that we could do it, and it's only been Max. How long has it been? Like 45 days.
Bro, it hasn't even been 2 months yet, bro.
Right, it's only been like 45 days. So you know, I really do have the pleasure of presenting to some and you know reintroducing to others. Epic Trading International. Super humbled and thankful to be part of what it is that we're doing. But in order for you to understand, I do not want to discount this. If you have not seen what Epic is, we need you to see it first. So we're going to start with this. We're going to start and share computer sound, and it's going to take 5 minutes of your time, and then we got to get into some vision stuff because that's the big stuff. We're here to push you to the next level, and we just want to make sure that you see exactly what it is that we see. So let's get right into the share, and we're going to go full screen right here.
Aren't you tired of hearing about great opportunities where by the time you hear about them, you've already missed the boat and it's too late? Nothing is more disheartening than having an amazing opportunity slip through your fingers and seeing others who were just a little earlier enjoying success you could have had. Wouldn't it be great to be at the forefront of something new, something revolutionary? Today is the day you can. At Epic Trading, we're helping people take advantage of a once-in-a-generation opportunity. Epic Trading is the next generation of Forex education, coupled with an unprecedented financial opportunity that is turning heads and exciting people from around the world. So what is Forex? Forex stands for foreign exchange. It is the largest financial market in the world, trading more than $6 trillion in a single day. In its simplest form, Forex is the act of buying and selling currencies. Forex trading is a portable skill, meaning you can take this knowledge with you anywhere for the rest of your life. It's just like learning to ride a bike. Once you get it, it's a skill you'll never forget. You might be thinking, this sounds a bit intimidating. No need to worry. Our comprehensive training hands you all the tools and resources you'll need to become an Epic Scholar. Whether you have experience in Forex trading or whether this is your very first time even hearing the word Forex and have never done any trading in your life. Collectively, our executive team has more than 100 years of success in business, entrepreneurial ventures, and sales experience. And we've partnered with the most gifted traders from around the world to provide you with experience-based know-how. Winning is a habit, and we're here to pass these habits on to you. Let's take a peek at a few of the many features and resources at your disposal with Epic Trading. Live trading sessions that will allow you to look over the shoulders of world-class Forex traders to get an insider's look at the same charts, patterns, strategies, and setups they use so you can make the same trades yourself. At Epic University, there are more than 25 different video modules that help prepare and educate students, whether you are a novice or an advanced trader. Epic News Network provides daily mentorship with experts, including action steps that you can implement in your spare time to accelerate your success. Epic Trade House is an online community where you can share thoughts, ideas, and even ask questions and be answered in real time by team leaders, trade experts, and engage with fellow peers 24/7. Through our Epic Forex signals, we provide you with trade ideas and alerts recommended by our team of trading experts. Did you miss a session or training? Epic introduces Study Hall, which provides you with access to the content that you may have missed and a live question and answer segment with trading experts. And let's not forget about the Epic Compensation Plan, which is widely regarded as one of the simplest yet most powerful and lucrative referral-based compensation plans found anywhere. Keep in mind, the compensation plan is purely optional, meaning you don't have to participate. If you only want to learn the awesome skill of trading Forex, no problem. But if you want to share this with a few friends and family members, then listen up. Share what you're learning at Epic Trading with 3 people. When they enroll as scholars, you will be considered as their personal sponsor. The more scholars that join as a result of your efforts, whether directly or indirectly, the higher you move up the ranks. You will never be required to personally sponsor more than 3 people to access all levels of the compensation plan. The higher the rank, the more compensation you'll receive. Each person has 3 legs, or teams, to build. Place Scholar 1 in Leg 1, Scholar 2 in Leg 2, and Scholar 3 in Leg 3. Congratulations, You are officially an Epic founder. Now upgrade to an independent business owner and your monthly scholar fees are waived. Wow. In some cases, you'll benefit from spillover. Spillover happens when a scholar who is positioned above you places other scholars that you probably don't even know in the organization. However, because the team leader can only have 3 people on their first level, anyone that they enroll after that has to spill over to other members in the organization. In this example, as Tammy continues to grow her team, she actually helps you and Sean grow your teams because her spillover has to evenly fall into the next available open spot. You get credit for every scholar that falls into your organization, whether you personally enroll them or not. Understand, spillover does not happen for everyone, but it is more likely to happen the sooner you enroll in Epic. You can even earn up to an unprecedented $1 million per month. There's so much more to discover, so don't wait. You deserve to be at the forefront of something new. Why be average when you can be epic? Become an Epic Scholar today.
Okay. So we're gonna that video stopped now. So that's good. Now that that's done, we could actually get to what we want to get to. Why is it still playing? Where is this playing? Oh, there we go. All right, guys. So let's just get down to the meat and potatoes, ladies and gentlemen. If you just saw that for the first time, absolutely, you need to make sure that you you get back to the person that introduced you to this, because it has changed all of our lives in a real big way. Now, before I do anything else, I want to be very clear. You need to shut down the distractions, because the people that we are bringing on are next level in everything that they do. And I have given them no direction, right? No direction on what it is they can say. And if they got their videos on, they can start nodding their heads and agreeing. I was just like, yo, we're just going to get on and we're just going to do what we do. And that's just because when you're this talented, you don't need a game plan. You just need to show up, right? You don't need to get ready if you stay ready. So that being said, we're going to start with some of the chairman, Ambassador Ted. Yo, did that just come out of your mouth? Oh my God. Listen, you can tell who I've been prospecting.
I got a docket's paid now. David. We gonna let you slide, David.
Hey, cut him off. Listen, rewind. We might not be able to use this recording anymore.
Oh my God.
Listen, guys. No, but honestly, Ambassador Tens. We're going to start. Tracy's my girl. Listen, Tracy's my homegirl for real. We go way back like the seats of the lap. Like we are absolutely real good friends. But she is smashed in the game, and so I'm going to shut up. I'm going to let her talk to you. I have always told people that she is one of the most undervalued people in this industry, because I really do think that she launches people the most effectively. So really, for everyone on the panel, just want to go ahead and talk about what it is that you've experienced, how it's changed your life, and impart something to the people. So I'm going to shut up my video, shut up and listen, and let's go. Miss Tracy Wallace Johnson. Let's get to it.
Yes. Hey everybody. I am so super excited, and I'm honored to start this off because this lineup is sick. Hope you got your papers and your pads or your pencils, whatever your recording devices are, get them ready because this is going to be amazing. So I have 5 minutes to talk to you guys. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I have 25 years experience in human resources, and I went from the bottom all the way to the top. HR clerk all the way to VP of HR, then went into consulting, and then went into my own business. And then I have 20 years of network marketing experience with legacy companies like Mary Kay, that's who I started with, and ACN, who gave me most of my leadership and organizational abilities as it relates to network marketing. I'm super excited because as legacy companies go, what's really important about them is that they have strong leadership. They have a streamlined and a seamless platform for you to use that allows you to recruit, to trade, to learn, to build efficiently and with speed. And that's what this company allows you. It has exceptional leadership. We have exceptional and frequent communications. I say these in my presentation. We have exceptional communication from our executive team, from our education staff, from our team leaders and our traders. You just can't beat it. So if you're on the fence thinking about whether this is for you or not, I'm telling you right now, Forex is going to change your life. It's going to change your life because it gives you the opportunity to dream bigger. It gives you the opportunity to really understand what money is about. We are in the business of money. We are selling and sharing hope, opportunities, and dreams. So dream big, because when you learn Forex, you can make as much or as little money as you want. I remember David got me in this. I was his first sign up in our previous company. Max launched me and she nurtured me for months as I was like, I don't know how you do it. I can't get this market structure. I can't get this, that, and the other thing. And the words that stuck with me, she said, girl, I promise you, you learn this skill, it will pay your bills and then some. I love HR. I love it. I didn't like my clients because they didn't care about people. So, let's fast forward, and I'm sitting here, I tore my hamstring, learned how to trade, got a mentor, and now I'm trading indices. And I'm telling you, the residuals is beautiful, but being able to jump in the markets at 2 a.m. and scalp off a quick 250 or 100 or $5 or $50, it's like nothing you've ever experienced. So I implore you, prospect, guest, person that's looking at this opportunity for the first time, really, really, really take stock of your life. Determine what you want your dream to be. Come here, lock arms with us, and learn this skill. Learn this skill and make your life exactly what you want it to be. Now, I got a couple of nuggets for you. For those of us who are already in building wonderful organizations, if you want a 4,000 person organization, you got to first decide to win. You have to decide today to win. And what winning looks like for you. You have to become consistent with learning this skill, consistent with learning the things that you need to learn in order for you to win, whether it's leadership, whether it's organizational development, whether it's the trading, the way to explain it, learn it, increase your skill set, ongoing, consistently show up for your people, 3 ways, exposures, support, and you have to plan, produce, and profit. That's how it works. When you plan and you produce and you profit, then you can help people get payouts, promotions, and rewards. That's what it comes down to. And if you don't like getting calls at 6:30 in the morning, 11:30 at night, helping people through their issues, mentoring people in their areas of skill set, if you don't like that, this isn't for you. We are here to help people. We are here to be change agents to your dreams. We're here to transform lives. We're doing that through this skill set and through our organizations. Organizational development is not easy. And everybody that's on this call tonight will tell you that we are in this. We are servant leaders, and we're here to help you get to where you want to be. And I thought that's really all I have to say. I could go on, but I'm so excited. I want to hear everybody else.
Listen, thank you so much, Tracy. Ryan, I'm going to have you introduce Muhammad. You know him better than me, so I'm going to shut up and let you do the intro for that. And Ryan's my homeboy for real. You know, I'm godfather to his son. We you know, my godson and I, we have the same birthday, but, you know, I didn't know that for over like 3 years, so I'm a terrible godfather. But
wow,
I'm a good friend. But Ryan, you know, introduce Muhammad, just broke Ambassador 10. Talk about that, and then, you know, Muhammad, I want you to go ahead and, you know, drop some nuggets on these guys.
Listen, guys, I want to formally introduce you, okay, to my boy Muhammad. Obviously, he's here right next to me for a reason. The reason is because he put in the work, he put in the grind, he has the vision, okay? There's not a lot of people that I know that's as hungry as this guy right here. Am I lying? No, I'm not lying. I don't care what you say. I'm not lying, okay? Y'all hear me? I don't care what y'all say. Listen, this man puts in hours and hours and hours for his team, all right? Sometimes when I'm not even available, he picks up my slack, okay? So I want to formally introduce you to my newest Ambassador 10, almost about to be Ambassador 20, Ambassador Dub,
Okay, let's go. Talk to the people. Talk to the people.
Hey, but Hobby, you're at a penthouse party, so show us around while you're talking, man.
Oh.
Just don't get us dizzy. don't do it, David Luciano. Don't get us dizzy, but show us around while you're talking, man.
Hey, all right. Hey, look, so I'm gonna give you the penthouse vibes, and I'm glad you even said that, David, because what I want to talk to you about today, guys, is showing up. Showing up, right? Everything that I've got has been a pretty much a product of showing up, right? Doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a Zoom call, whether it's to a phone call, whether it's to following up with a prospect. That's a part of showing up. And what I want to talk to you about is events, guys. In 2021, we are about to explode with so much fire, guys, and so much passion, and so many events that you need to be at to raise your belief level. Okay, if it wasn't for me showing up to an event that Ryan, my boy Ryan, right, light skinned pit god, okay, light skinned pit god, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. It's because I said, hey, bro, I'll pull up, right, and I pulled up to another event, and another event, and another event, and at this specific event, guess who I ran into? The run guy. Right? So what I'm saying is when you show up, you run into people that you don't even know that's gonna change your life, right? Right? They've been putting me on a game all day long. I've been soaking it in. Jeff, where's Jeff? Jeff, Mr. Unemployable was in here earlier today, right? Casey, right? She's over here on the couch, right? This is what happens when you show up. You get around other leaders in the space that can help elevate you with their knowledge. And I promise you, it's one thing to do a phone call. It's another thing to be face-to-face with somebody, right? For example, I met Damian, Tracy, right? David Lisiaga, all these different leaders that are on this call right now today. Where's Shavar? Shavar's in the building too. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Max Snipers, right? We're here because we show up to every single thing that we can possibly show up to. Right? So my message today is show up, guys. If you show up, you'll get everything that you want in life. And I'll leave you with this, right? How are you going to have a dream if you don't show up to the dream? Okay? You don't have a dream if you don't show up to the dream. All right? So show up for your team. Show up to your dream. Hey, DXOH, it was a whole vibe. Shout out to David Lisiaga, reporting back to you live from the pen.
Oh, perfect. Listen, I'm going to start doing this. If someone knows the next person better than me, I'm gonna have them introduced. So Thomas, please, Mr. Thomas Carver, I need you to introduce Scholar. I could do a little bit, but I know you can do a much better job, brother. You're on mute, just so you know. So unmute yourself.
Me? Can you hear me well?
We good now.
Listen, guys, I'm gonna bring up here. He had already said Skylar Cowden, one of the hardest workers that I have ever met. This man was working a full-time job, single father, was able to build a six-figure income in 10 days, 11 days? Listen, Skylar Cowden is honestly, he leads from the front. He is a beast when it comes to sales. And he cares more about his team than anybody I know. Skylar Cowden, bro, I already know you're going to bring the heat with this one. This right here is everything Cowden. Skylar, bro, let's hear it.
Man, a pleasure. He actually spoke on something that I wanted to talk about, guys. But first and foremost, if you're paying attention in the chat, I want you guys to type hope. I want you to type hope in the chat because 100%, that is what this opportunity gave me. Like Thomas just spoke about, I was a single dad. I was broke, busted, and disgusted, guys. COVID hit. I was furloughed from my job as a commission-based employee. I was getting ready to lose everything. The night that Thomas hit me up, guys, I was in my car ready to just give up. And what Thomas brought to my inbox was hope. An opportunity that it didn't matter where you were from, whether you were from jail or Yale, this was for everybody, guys. This 100% was something that I looked at and I knew I could run with. And so what I want to talk about, guys, is time. Everybody on my team, everybody that is right here, right now on this call, whether you're in the opportunity or not, looks at this and thinks, do I have time for this? Guys, I was working 60 hours a week as a single father, taking care of a 3-year-old. 100% you have time. We all start with the same amount of time in the day, guys. What Epic did for me with the signals, guys, I learned with the perimeters and placing the trades that I can make money at my job. All it took was me pulling my phone out of my pocket, copying and pasting. I'm a 9th grade dropout. I didn't get to copy and paste much in high school, but I knew I could figure it out here, right? And so I was copying and pasting. I was making more money copying and pasting trades on my phone than I was on the sales floor. So of course I was paying more attention to my phone, right? But guys, so the time, it's what I was focused on, right? It was my time was focused here because I had the hope. And what Epic provided me, guys, was no excuses. This was an opportunity that I could come in, and if I didn't want to build, I could start making money from the front while I was learning. So when I did have the time at home and Emma was asleep, I was plugging into the university, I was trying to figure out how they were marking up the charts and getting these signals that had just made me $500 throughout the day, right? And so I was focused on that. But not only was I focused on that, everybody around me was struggling. Unemployment was through the roof. My family was struggling. My mom's a hairstylist, never made more than $20,000 in her life, guys. And I was able to do that on a freaking FOREX account. And so, I'm telling my mom, I'm telling all her coworkers, I'm telling my friends and family and everything. And all of a sudden, my team started building itself, guys, because this was an opportunity that I couldn't pass up for myself, and I couldn't pass it up telling everybody about it. And so, I didn't come in with the mindset that I was going to build. I came in with the mindset that I was going to pick the product up and I was going to run with it, because no matter if the economy was down or if the economy was rising, I could trade or buy against it. And that just made sense to me. And so I picked up the opportunity. I took the signals. I ran with the signals until I could figure out how to call my own. And I started seeing from the upper, I started seeing the money, guys. I started seeing the opportunity. And I had more hope than I ever had in my life that I could take this and run with it and leave a legacy for my daughter. I went from fatherless to father, guys. I had no idea what the heck I was getting into when I had a little girl. But I knew that everything my dad didn't provide me was something that I would provide my daughter. One thing my dad never provided me was a roof, a family, any of that. And so, guys, the one thing I didn't want to miss out on was the time with my daughter. And so I took the time into this opportunity. I took the utilities and everything that Epic was giving me, and I plugged it in and I used it. And now I have ultimate time freedom, guys. On October 16th, literally a month after my 30th birthday, I walked out of corporate America and quit. Because what I was fighting for wasn't the money. I was fighting to be able to be stable enough in my life that I could focus every minute and every moment with my daughter. I could be at every event. I could be here in the freaking living room singing and dancing to Moana and Frozen and getting my makeup done and my nails painted because she's a little girl and those are the things that she wants to do. And guys, this opportunity gave me hope. So I'm going to leave you with this. I was one decision away from making the best decision in my life. And I hopped onto an opportunity called nothing like this because there wasn't a bunch of commas on it. But I hopped onto an opportunity called just like this, guys. And I knew I was one decision away from making the best decision in my life. And so were you guys. And I'll give it back to King David over here. Or David.
Cool. Listen, so first off, everyone type hope in again for Skylar. Skylar, you just killed that, bro. Like I didn't know your story, man. But what I've been self-employed. I've been working from home now for 10 years, and one thing that I can tell you is that your child right now, but your children in the future will absolutely respect you for it, and you will realize when they look at you and they do not understand how abnormal they are for always having a parent available. It will click in your mind that you made the right decision, because they will not know the struggle of never having a parent available. And that is a massive thing. My children have never known that in their life. And I have a 14-year-old, and I can tell you that difference has made it was worth all the struggle, it was worth all the pain, it was worth all the heartache, and it was worth all the hours. So, massive big props to you, Skylar. And I will tell you this, guys, the same excuse that you have is someone else's motivation. Because I am sure that there is someone on this line right now with a 3-year-old running around them that's saying they can't do it. Listen, I built my first $20,000 a month income with a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old running around my chair while I was doing it. So, you know, the same reason that the people think they can is the exact same reason why people know that they need to. Now, this is the last person that we're bringing up that's Ambassador 10. I'm going to have Coach Max do this, bring up Sydney. But before we do that, I need you to understand what Ambassador 10 is. That is $2,500 a week. It's about $10,000 a month. But because we get paid weekly, it works out to $130,000 a year. So it is what most people would consider a good job. Okay, so that being said, just so you know who's talking to you, you know, because I don't want it to get lost how much money we're talking here. That's what we're talking about now. And Max, talk about this girl, Sydney. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. First of all, good evening, everybody. Coach Max here. I'm super excited and fired up to be on a call like this, guys. The woman I am going to bring up to you right now is my best friend in real life. We have done many business opportunities together. And I'm here to tell you that over the last 2 years, I want to say that her belief level about network marketing fell. And when I told her about Epic, guys, she took this opportunity and literally smashed Ambassador 10 in 6 weeks. She did not make any excuses. She didn't even ask me for any spillover. She didn't ask me to help her do anything. She said, I'm coming in and I'm going hard. And she did it all by herself. And I'm super excited and fired up. And guys, when she speaks to y'all, I want y'all to take a look at her neck. Okay, I rewarded my best friend with some diamonds for smashing Ambassador 10 because she deserves it. She is one of the hardest working women I know. Sydney, are you here, sis? Come to the front of the room and tell everybody about what's going on with Epic.
I'm here. I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you all so much. I just want to say this because I can't be crying all over here. Look, I took some time to I'm here almost in tears over here. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about time. Okay, my name is Sydney Tillman. I go by the moniker CEO Sydney. And
where's your camera, sis? Where's your camera, sis? Where's your camera? Hold on. It's on. We don't see you. You see her, David? You see her?
I see the Epic symbol.
I don't see. I see her camera on in the panelist area, but I don't see her. I don't see her face.
Let me see. Sydney, start your camera over. Yeah, she need to come to the light.
I can see
your
myself.
camera.
She was on earlier. We could see you earlier. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Okay, bro. Go ahead, sis.
That's weird.
All right, Sydney.
Okay.
We'll figure this out on the next one.
Go ahead, sis. You can speak. Go ahead.
All right. So I want to talk to you guys about timing. Okay. Timing is so important. All right. If somebody is inviting you onto this call, they thought of right now in this time with everything that's going on, they wanted to put you first. You at the forefront of their mind. So when I talk about time, let me tell you why this is so important. Ambassador 10 is great, the money is great, but one thing you guys can never get back is your time. Okay, I come from an amazing family. My mom has a PhD, my dad is an security, but one thing my parents had, all the love in the world, they had all, the material things to give me in the world, but one thing that lacked was their time. They didn't have as much time as I needed as a child growing up. And I told myself, I will never work for 40 years and be able to give my kids 2 weekends, 2 days out of the week. You guys hear me? 2 full days out of the week. Okay, you guys, I'm going to do that for 40 years and then make my children part-time and make my job full-time. That was something I never wanted to do, right? So as a woman, I had vision because I have no children. Okay, so for me, this was serious. when Coach Max told me about this opportunity, she is right. I definitely, you know, was disavowed with network marketing because I felt like even though I was able to market and bring people in, I felt like I did it alone. And this is why I'm so excited about Epic, because we have built a family here. If any of you guys follow me and you know me, you know that family is so important to me. Okay, you guys, the money is great. The things that we can do is great, but time, once those two things are gone, you can never get those back. For you guys that follow me, you know my great grandmother, she's very ill right now and she's in her last days. It was nothing for me to leave Houston to go to Dallas. I didn't have to ask my boss, can I get off? I didn't have to see if I could exchange shifts with a coworker. I was there. Money wasn't an issue. Time wasn't an issue. You guys have everything that you need here at Epic. One thing is that we work as a family. It's not just, I don't even like to use the word team. We are a family here at Epic. You know, I'm still learning how to trade. I have some people in our Epic family that's like, hey, look at this, or hop on these calls with us, you know, because Coach Max is the director of FOREX. And so that's one thing that I love. We hold each other accountable and we hold each other down, okay? So if you guys are looking for a family here, you're looking to build here, you're looking to grow here, Epic is the place that you guys want to be, okay? And so for you all that may have said, well, I don't know if I'm, you know, I may be too old to do this, or I may be too young to do this. In our specific team yesterday, we celebrated one of our Epic family members. She is 87 years old and she is a Founder 500. It is never too late for you to do something awesome. It is never too late for you to excel at greatness. I'm here to let somebody know it is not too late for you, okay? It doesn't matter where you came from, what you did before, what did and didn't work, how many times you failed. I'm telling you today, get up tonight. Run with this opportunity. You will not fail. Lock arms with us. One thing that C.S. Lewis says all the time is you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. I'm here to tell you today, this can still be the best year of your life. You still have time to do so many amazing things. Lock arms with us, and we can do it together. That's all I got, David.
Hey, Sydney, that's a whole lot of nuggets, extra sauce. So, you know, that's okay. Listen, so those are all our Ambassador 10s that are talking tonight. Now, before we bring on the Ambassador 20s, you know, you know, I need you to understand what Ambassador 20s are. They make about 20 grand a month, $5 grand a week. It works out to $260,000 a year. That's a QM, right? Every year. That's a lot more money than a lot of people make. A lot of people don't touch that in 10 years. And these people are touching it every 12 months. So you know, oh my God, I'm seeing a lot of it. I'm just like, holy moly. Whew. All right, let's go. Mr. Josh Phelps. We're gonna start with my homie over there. Mr. Josh Phelps said, Thomas, I'm not sure. Oh, there. Thomas's camera is Mr. Josh Phelps. So let me tell you about Josh. Josh and I, we met through another company in his apartment for an event, and he didn't try to recruit me for anything, and we just hung out and we chilled. And then somehow, some way, we started realizing there was a lot of overlap in our networks, and we were like, how in the heck have we never worked together? And then, you know, we started working together, and I made the most money in my life. And when I say this man works hard, he literally, I saw him day in and day out when no one else wanted to show up. For the marketing side of things, he is what Coach Max and Ryan were for the Forex side of things. That we were just like, no, we'll put this on our back and we'll make sure that we run these numbers up. When I say servant leadership, I'm so thankful for this panel because they embody it. But the selflessness that I see in Josh when it comes to the way that he will always get up, always do an event, always do the presentation, always press play, always inspire, always feed into his team, always feed into the organization, reach out, cross-line stuff. He literally calls me up and realize he doesn't need to do this because he's in my organization, I'm not in his. And he goes, yo, David, I got this tool I need you to see, man. I'm going to send it over your way. I'm still waiting on the link, Josh. But I know it's coming. It's just the selflessness that we have in this team is amazing, and it's part of the reason I rock with Josh. One real quick story: Max did not understand why I was so tight with you, Josh, until she met you in Vegas. And then she's like, oh my God, he's just like us. So Mr. Josh Phelps, Mr. 777, Mr. Paid to Live. I'm not going to throw out your rapper name because I'm not going to have people dig up stuff. But, come to the stage, man. Go ahead, drop some knowledge. Let's go, man.
Yo, let's go. David, you're hilarious, brother. I have nothing but respect and appreciation, man. And hey, to everybody on this call right now, give me a big 777 in the chat box if you're excited to be here. You're enjoying the vibes. You're just seeing the humility and the beauty of leadership that we really have here, which I would say separates us from everything else really that's out there around in the marketplace. I want to jump right into it. Number one, I want to give massive respect to the team. We just did a huge event here in Atlanta. Had about 100 people show up, even in the middle of all the craziness going on right now, and we still came here to the Korean barbecue spot to enjoy. And I just want to say, what's really mind-blowing to me specifically about what we've been able to accomplish in such a short amount of time is it's been people that you wouldn't expect to win that is winning on a massive level. The people that normally win, you expect them to win, you're used to seeing them win. But the thing that I'll say that has been absolutely remarkable, there were people that believed in themselves that just did not have the right opportunity. I'm thankful as a leader coming in that I've been able to have, my downline outrank me, and really begin to make more money than even I'm making in this company. And it just shows how beautiful the system is. For me, I went through a hard time this last month. I've kind of been out here and there with my grandfather passing away, and Epic for me has just been such a different environment, such a different, dare I say, company. And I said it tonight, it's more like a movement than a company. This is the only place where I've seen all of the leaders from corporate, from the field, come together and say that we're all shouting the same song. We just want to see people win. Give me a yes in the chat box if you agree right now that it's just time for people to win. Like the game of trying to dominate each other, the game of trying to beat each other out, the game of trying to be competitive to a point where it's actually harming one another. I really think that Epic embodies the culture that really is about humility, that really is about other people. And the thing that I love about it, we make so much money in the markets. We catch so many tips in the market from the educators calling out trade ideas, from the live sessions that they do, from the team leaders and educators giving all the value that they give. Shout out to Damon, Thomas, Ollie, Tony. I mean, dude, I can name Al, Edward, Curtis. Like, dude, I could go through names and names of people that show up every single day and constantly serving the team. So I really want to challenge all of you on the line right now. A lot of you that are on the team, I want you to say that next level is the only level that you're going. Okay, can we all agree that right now we refuse to stay in the same place going into 2021, the same place going into the holidays, the same place going into the next season of our life? When seasons in your life change, so is your situation supposed to change. And how many times has a season changed in your life, but you're still experiencing the same things? Your income is still at the same level. I'm here to let you know right now that you need a vehicle to get you where you want to go. And Epic is, I believe, the most valuable opportunity out there in the marketplace for the average person, for the successful person, for the person that can barely pay their rent, to get out of that situation and massively create a difference, okay? I'm talking about people that I know that were broke 3 months ago that are making $50,000 a month right now. I need you guys to hear me right now. Write in the chat box, this is different. Write in the chat box, this is different. People that were massively struggling, living massively different now. Because like Skylar said, they said yes to an opportunity. You heard his story. I'm thankful that Skylar's a part of, my organization. I get to work with him as well. Seeing people like him that did well in corporate America till, guess what, the pandemic hit and everything changed for a lot of people. And what I'm here to let you know is this. We do not know what's going to happen in the future. Can you give me a 1 in the chat box if you agree with me? We do not know what's going to happen in the future. But what I do know is that if I do the right things today, I learn how to multiply my money, I create residual income that regardless of where the economy goes, regardless of who's sitting in the office of president, regardless of who's doing what around the world, me and my family and all the people that are running with me, my organization, my team, my friends around me, we are winning and we are good. I think at this point, and I hope I'm not being too lengthy, David, please let me know if I am, but I believe at this point that it is time as a group of people that we say enough is enough. Write that in the chat box. Enough is enough. But change doesn't happen accidentally. Change doesn't happen from other people. Change happens when we accept responsibility as human beings. Just say, you know what, regardless of what's going on in my life, I got to take a responsibility right now and make it happen. You do not get in life what you want. You get in life what you demand and what you work for, period. You can hope, you can wish, and you can pray, and it will never, ever happen until you say, you know what, I'm going to do it. And I really believe that that's why I'm where I'm at. My family is where we're at. Our organization is the fastest growing organization in the company. You know what I'm saying? There is a reason for that. Because we as a team said, you know what, we're all in with everyone's success, cross line, down line, up line, we do not care. If you're a part of the movement, we are with you. Okay, so this is what I want to say to all of you right now. This is sake. I don't know what you're drinking, but I want to give a massive cheers to everyone out here. And I want to say going into 2021, we're not celebrating when the ball drops. We're celebrating now because now is the time to make it happen. You do not change it when you get there. You change it now. So when you get there, you already have it. Okay, so much love to all you. I love all of the ambassadors, the icons, the leadership. Now is the time for change. I love you all. Let's make it happen. Stop making excuses. Let's get this damn money. Let's go.
All right, Josh. Well, listen, Josh always brings the heat. I love this man to death. And you know, sure, this woman. So Joy and I, we got out of call while I'm in Mexico. And literally, you know, having some issues with some drama, you know, from somewhere else, and she's just like, I don't care, I'll just replace him. Like her entire vibe is, I am going to get to the bag no matter what. And you know, there are very few people that you talk to that you're just like, Jesus, she has so much cojones, like that's the only way I know how to say it, right? Like she's just like, I'm going to go out and get it at any cost. I'm going to make this happen. And it's one of the things that I respect. She literally told me, and this is the type of leadership, you know, that you have. She says, I don't need anything from you. Like, let's just go. And I love people that don't ask for handouts and they just want it so bad that they're like, I'll take it if it comes. Thank you for whatever comes my way. But the opportunity is here. And Miss Joy Holly, she's building all around the world. Like, I mean, super international over there. Exactly, David. I see you dancing, man. Oh, you watching something? You just won some money, or your trade just hit TP. But let's go ahead and Miss Joy Holly, come to the mic, drop your nuggets. Let's go.
Hello, family. Hi, Epic family. Thank you so much, David, for an incredible introduction. And we have so many amazing leaders. Shout out to Coach Max, who's our Director of FOREX Education, and so many of the leaders here that are all coming together to make this happen. I definitely want to say, I go back to what David said. You know, so many of you all are on here right now, and I don't think that most people believe that they have the power to change their own life. And when you really know and understand that it is up to you, if it is really and truly to be, it's up to you. You don't get what you deserve, you get what you believe, right? So what you believe is possible for you over the next 90 days. Now imagine Epic, right? Is an opportunity, listen, with no country restrictions, right? There's no country restrictions. Everybody in the whole world, most of the people are impacted by the pandemic right now. Literally, everyone needs what you have, right? Because people right now do not know if they're going to go on lockdown. They don't know if their job, and someone just told me that they got a notice 2 days ago. 2 days ago that their unemployment was gone. They will not be getting another check. So every single person right now is in this limbo. They don't know if they're going to have a job. We don't know. There's a coin shortage. What is going to happen? Everyone is looking to make money from their house, okay? And there's no country restrictions. And this company is so new. I would like to say there's less than 200,000 people in the opportunity. So those things all being the case, you have the ability right now to go internet. We have social media. We have all these other platforms, right? And just us having that and knowing that and being able to know what we bring to the marketplace, that we can help people. We have somebody who just joined our team a couple of weeks ago, jumped on the Zoom and said, I went through the back office videos. I jumped on, took 2 of the signals, and I made $400 in 2 days. Our product is money, okay? That is what our product is. Everybody needs money, okay? I had most of my success in the past in product-based industry. And shout out to everybody on our team who I had told, no, I don't do anything but products, right? So I never knew that I would be sitting here. But with the shipping issues, with COVID inability to move internationally, right? So many people are looking to find ways to make money from their phone, okay? And so I will tell you guys a little bit about me. I have been in this industry, had success, even with corporate for a European company, have built internationally, opened up Africa and Mexico and the Latin American market for another MLM. And I want you all to know that, you know, I have a special needs child, right? So I always tell the story of special needs parents, okay? Most people are trying to make sure that they can take care of their child for the rest of their life till the child is 18. Special needs parents have to make sure their child is taken care of for the rest of their lives, right? My son is 10. He is semi-verbal, autistic, and he is more on the moderate side of having autism. So we have 22 hours a week of ABA therapy. He's 10, just learning how to communicate fully and everything. So with us living with those realities, there is no way that when I always say to David, like, I don't need anything, it is because when you're in those kinds of situations and you have that, you love somebody more than yourself, that have those kinds of needs, you find a way, okay? And that is what you have to decide that you're going to do right now. With my son, with all the other things I have going on, and I have another child, I make this happen every single day on Zooms, every night, creating the systems that are needed for our team and building. And if I can do it, you absolutely can do it. And if you don't have the belief, borrow even every single one of our beliefs. Right now, we all believe in you. We all believe that you have what you need to go out there and hit these ranks. We have the support, we have the systems. There are all kinds of events happening. Make sure that you plug in. Make sure that you are creating stories and doing what is necessary for your team. Right now, you can create the culture that you want. You can create the environment that you want. If you don't know how to get there, reach out to someone else. I called Ali last week like 3 times. Like, okay, I see you're having crazy momentum. I need to talk to you, right? I call him out of the blue, and we stayed on the phone for hours. Reach out to people. Reach up. We're all here to help you, to support you. And I want to see each and every one of us have more stories than any other company in this industry. When we look at those first top 200 lists, that needs the first half, all of those names need to be people from Epic. That's our goal. As leadership, I know that's Mr. McCovey's goal. And when I started here, I'll say this and I'll go. I started from the bottom with this. I didn't have people to pull from. I didn't have leaders to bring in. I literally called David McCovey on 3-way calls. Okay. I had a list. David McCovey will tell you. I'll tell you, I had a list. We 3-3-3'd our way all the way here, right? And so we didn't, it was organic from the ground, from the mud. And I tell you that to say, you can do it. If we can do it like that, just calling people on the phone, doing three-way calls. These are duplicatable steps. It's not magic. It's duplicatable steps that are in place. So shout out to everyone that's here. We look forward to seeing everyone have massive, incredible success. And we look forward to having all of these stories created for the whole company, no matter what team you're on. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And for everyone who's on here tonight, please sign up. It's less than $100. You're going to waste $100 next week. Okay, you're not even going to know what you did with it. So use it to do something that can change your life. All right, thank you so much.
Perfect. Yo, I want to point out something that Joy said. She said that she three-way called her way to her event. And David McCovey got on the phone with me and was like, yo, Joy putting me to work. Right? So I want to go ahead and point out for everyone that's like, oh, well, we need this and we need that and da-da-da-da-da. Everyone in this industry that's made significant money has learned to master the mundane. We do the same thing over and over and over again. It's the same thing with trading Forex, and Max can tell you about this. It's the same thing over and over and over again. Identifying the zone, support and resistance, the trend, the this and that. It's the same stuff. You just do it so much that eventually it just works in your favor. All right? If you hit a wall 10 times and on the 10th time there's breakthrough, all 10 punches broke through the wall. The 10th one is just the one where you realize the breakthrough. But the 9 that came before it were just as important. So do not get weary in well-doing, because we will have success in the end. But before I bring on Max to introduce Charlie, I want to go ahead and point out something about integrity, which is super, super important, because I saw Charlie's organization in another company literally stripped away from her and her money taken away from her. Okay? It's how we were introduced. We were probably introduced underneath the worst circumstances ever. Like, oh, here goes this whole entire organization being ripped from me and my income dropping 50% because the company is doing unethical things. And one thing that I am super thankful for David is, in everything that he's done here with Epic. Super transparent, super integrity. We'll talk about that later. I'll let him talk about that. But right now, Max, you have the relationship with Charlie, the last Ambassador 20 for tonight. So, go ahead and bring her up and let's go.
Hey, everybody. Coach Max back here again. And I promise you, if out of all of the ambassadors that I personally have on my team, Charlie, it just touches my heart because, like David said, I watched her income fall in a different opportunity, due to, unethical behavior. And Charlie is one of our corporate educators, you guys. So simultaneously, she is a multi-six-figure trader. That is her skill set. But, me coming in her life, and she's going to tell you how that even happened, and mentoring her and telling her, listen, push this industry. Don't leave any money on its table. Okay. And she literally smacked Ambassador 20 within 30 days of coming into this opportunity. So Charlie, Ryan, are you here on this evening to tell everybody about your story, where you coming from? And if anybody deserves this, you deserve it, sis. Let's go.
I'm here. Let's do this. So what's up, y'all? It's the girl Charlie. Y'all see this shirt? Make sure y'all see it. What does it say? Pips. Pips pays my bills. All right, that's what we're gonna do for you here at Epic. We're gonna make sure that Pips pays your bills. That's the power of this. Okay, there's 2 ways that you can get money up in here. Okay, you can make money trading, and you can make money helping people by changing their lives, by showing them this amazing opportunity. You ain't gonna find this nowhere else. It's the only place you're gonna find something like this. The people here are here for you to win. All right. Something about me that most people don't know is this is my first time doing this, y'all. I'm not a marketer. I'm a trader. That's what I do. I got introduced to this. Well, honestly, like I said, I just wanted to trade. That's all I wanted to do. And let me tell you about the power of 3. Okay. I just wanted a free membership in my last opportunity. I went and got my 3 people. I'm good. I said, the next 3 people, they wanted to duplicate. So I got another 3, and another person didn't want to duplicate. But I said I did it once. I could do it again. I duplicated, and then that next 3 I found max. Let me tell you about the power of 1. All right. Max poured so much into me, and I just was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I could trade. I could make money. So what? This happened. I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna do my thing because I trade. She said, girl, why leave all this money on the table? Why not take this opportunity to the next level? Why not let people see you? Why not use your voice? Why not push yourself to the absolute limit? That's what I'm here to talk to y'all about. Pushing yourself to your absolute limit. There is no limitations in this game. All right, I have so much fear of public speaking. And here I am talking to y'all. I'm talking to y'all for my team. I want my team to know you can do this. You can do this. Anybody can do this. You literally just have to put your mind to this. If you put your mind to this, you can do this. I have people that breathe life into me. They breathe life into me so that I can be here for you. And guess what I'm doing for my team? My team of 4,000 people. I'm breathing life into them. I have a team of so many people who's nervous. I was here shaking, the chills, all of that is stopping. Why? Because I have the energy. I have the energy of all of the leaders here. I have Josh Phelps. Drop some 777s in the chat. Drop some 777s in the chat. I have people like that, people that I look up to. I have people like David. I have people like Max. These are the people that go way back that I know. All these new leaders, I love y'all too. But okay, here at Epic, you have these people that are gonna, again, breathe life into you. Breathe life into you. Take you places you've never been. Because I've never been here before. But just know I'm going higher. I'm going all the way to Epic, like David McCovey says, running through the tape, not to the tape. That's my time, y'all. Be limitless. Y'all got this.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's closing out the Ambassador 20s. Now, this red, it's filthy, y'all. It's 50 grand a month. Like, my God. Yeah, look, I like David's face. It's filthy. And here's why. I tell people this. If you don't get anything else from me tonight, get this. The first 20 grand a month that you make is for you. That's for you to live life. All right? And I tell this to all my leaders. Everything above that is for you to invest and just to kind of let it multiply. Money, there's no secret to money. You put a whole bunch of money with a whole bunch of money in the room, and they just make little money babies, and you have more money, right? But you cannot do that if your regular stuff isn't taken care of. 50 grand a month works out to $650,000 a year. We got 4 people that stacked this in under 2 months. Actually, yeah, it's stupid. I don't even know who to, I'm looking at the lineup and I'm like, I don't even know who to bring up first. David, I'm sorry, you can't go like this. You just brought attention to yourself. So let me tell you about David. All right, David. Yeah, you're coming up first now. So David, literally, we started talking after both of us had a very, very long hiatus from the industry, and he smacked some legs, and we were having some issues, and I said, listen, man, I'm taking meetings, and it's with someone I trust, David McCovey, and da-da-da-da-da. And he was the first person that heard that I was going to make a move to Epic, who took it super, super serious. And he's like, well, if you're all in, I'm all in. And what I'll say is what I appreciate about Damon a lot is that even when the gas was running out in my tank, I just saw how hard he and his team were pushing, and it made me want to push more. Damon, congratulations, man. Ambassador 50 racks a month, man. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the Grizzly, man. I'm gonna shut up. You talk.
Look. I don't even know what to say about everything. So we're coming up here, and oh man, Epic has done something for this industry Look, real quick, we've been involved in this industry a long time. Me, David, a lot of these other people, we've seen a lot of things, and we've seen a lot of bad things. Okay, so to see what Epic is doing, like a lot of you new to this industry, and I hate to say this, I'm not saying this disrespectfully, but you really don't have an appreciation for what we like the way that we have with what's going on right now, because this is insane. We have never before, years in this industry, 7 years I've been self-employed, and 7 years I've been struggling to find an industry, find a company that I can run behind. And finally here with Epic, I've found home. And I need you to understand what home means. Home is where the heart is. Home is something you can fully get behind. And the home is something you like all in, do or die. That's your blood, and never before have I ever seen an industry, and I've been involved in a lot of things, that I've never before seen something that I can fully get behind and just like run with. And that is exactly what we are running with here. And I don't know, like to say that we are breaking the game is not even putting it to justice. So what I've done is I've listed out some bullet points, because if you know anything about me, I'm a one-track mind and I get lost easily, ADHD. So I got some nuggets that I wrote out for you guys earlier today, and I just want to get through them. So if I'm looking at the other screen, that's because I'm looking at the other screen. Okay. So first of all, I'm just real grateful to be here. If you know anything about me, I'm a real introvert. I come from a coding background. I come from programming algorithms, and in the Forex industry, I have a long history in the Forex industry. From coding algorithms to coding indicators, to doing this, that, and the other. So I'm this techie guy, with my hood up, doing this in front of the computer. That's me, and nobody would ever believe that because of the position I'm in, right? Like I hate talking to people. It makes me so uncomfortable. Right? But here we are. When I was invited to fly out to Vegas to meet McCovey, right? I had a severe hate for this industry just because of I was involved with Amway. If anybody knows what Amway is, like I'm not shitting on Amway, excuse my French, but because obviously they're still around, right? Like they're still doing something right? Like they're still a multi-million-dollar, probably billion-dollar industry. But I was selling their products, but I couldn't get behind it because I didn't believe in it. Drop a 1 in the chat if you've ever been involved in industry or a company that you were selling products that you didn't fully believe in, right? You just couldn't fully get behind because like they're overpriced, they didn't do what they said, this, that, or the other, right? So I was doing that for so many years, and it just burnt me. So I got back in the industry with a crypto, this, that, or the other, whatever it was, ended up getting burnt again. So I was done. I was like, no more network marketing, no. So I got into private money management. I got involved with David Bishagaga here, and just by his quality of character, I knew that like whatever he's doing, I'm in. Like, and just like he said. So our previous venture didn't work out. He gave me a call. I met up David McCovey, our CEO. I got a chance to look him in the eyes and say, have a real conversation with him. And from there on out, I was like, okay, we doing this for real. So we doing this for real. We all right, we're gonna make this industry, we're gonna make this really work. So what I want to say from that, I'm gonna get into my bullet points and I'm gonna toss it off to the other leaders because I don't want to talk all night. But the top leaders didn't reach this success overnight. Everybody, look, I know a lot of people in the organization are looking at us. They're like, oh, you reached this so fast. I want you to understand that we've been building this audience for years. We've been building this audience for years. I've been in this industry for years. I have these clients that are still my clients for years, okay? We've been building this for a long time. So if you're mad that you don't got the results in 1 month that we got for the last 8 years, understand that we've been building this. We didn't come into this overnight. Success isn't overnight. We've been working on this, okay? In one way or another, we've been working on this. So secondly, I want to take a moment to congratulate every single one of you. Even if you don't have any downline, I want to congratulate you because the reason I want to congratulate you is because you chose to stand up. You chose to stand up and do more and face ridicule from friends, family, and the world. To do more for your family. That takes so much guts. I want you to wear that as a badge of honor. Wear that proudly. Do you know how much pride, do you know how much bravery it takes to stand up and do more? Congratulations. You're on the track to winning. Okay? The biggest resource you could ever have to building your business is to learn how to tell your story. Practice it. Learn to sell, learn to storytell. You'll be surprised by the results. There's a lot of people ask me why I don't tell my story, and there's a really good answer to that. It's because I never struggled for nothing. I came for money. Okay? I don't tell my story because it's not relatable. All right? Like I'm just gonna be honest with you. I've had money my entire freaking life. Okay? So what do? What's the answer to that? I build up my people. I leverage their stories. Okay? So I talk about Paul Caicedo. I talk about Michael Janelo. I talk about Cassie. I talk about Veronica Downs. I talk about my team, right? So that's the answer to that. The biggest resource you could ever do is to get good at telling your story. Self-reflection is mandatory. If you're ever going to be successful in business or life or in anything, you need to learn what you're good at and what you're not good at. And this takes a lot of accountability. This takes getting real with yourself. You got to look in the mirror and say, okay, we're going to get real today. And we're going to face our fears. Okay. That's something 99% of people can't do. Okay. So you got to get real with yourself and face what you're weak at. Because the fact of the matter is you're not good at everything. I'm not good at everything. I'm not good at a lot of things. You know what I mean? But here's the cool thing. Your team is good at that. So your team makes up where you're weak. Okay. This is why this business is so powerful, is because you can be the worst person at everything so long as you surround yourself by greatness and build them up, they're going to make you great as a result. Okay? So build them up, okay? The biggest problem or shortcoming we see in this industry is recruiting. Do you agree? Drop a 1 in the chat. How many people struggle with recruiting? You're brand new to this industry. You struggle with recruiting. You don't know what to say to people. Okay? People really struggle with this in 2 words: entertainment marketing. What is the world trying to do right now? They're trying to be entertained, right? How do you captivate their attention? Here's what's up. People want to be entertained. They're not here to be sold something. They want to be entertained. So you need to make posts that make prospects want to sit there and get their popcorn out and keep their eyeballs glued to what you're saying, right? Whether that be business related, this related, maybe you made a great coffee, maybe you have some Fruit Loops with some, whatever, whatever it is. Entertaining. In a world where getting attention is 99% of the problem, this works great. Now, I see this excuse a lot, especially if they're not yet, if you're not yet in an income earning rank. People want to see results first. How many people drop a 5 in the chat if you've had a prospect say, hey, I want to see your results first, and then I'll sign up? How many people have seen that happen? Because I've seen a million of those, okay? So what I'm going to say to that is, when a prospect asks that, I'm going to respond with this: are you going to judge my company by my results or by your potential? Put the spotlight back on them. Now they're going to say, oh crap, maybe I'm better than you. And you're going to be like, God damn, you're right. Go ahead and show me. Go ahead and show me. Okay? So when somebody asks me what you do for a living, how many people fail at this question? You're like, at the gas station, right? Like, what do you do for a living? So it's a very simple, this is where most people lose the lead. I'm part of a program that teaches people how the banks make money and how you can do the same part-time from your smartphone. Would you be open to checking that out sometime? Simple as that. You know how many leads I got that at the gas station just like that? Come on now. Let's go. It's got to be simple, captivating. Don't fumble over your words. There it is. Okay? The second biggest problem in this industry, and this really ruins people, is ego. Ego. Let's talk about ego for a second, okay? Everybody wants to be a celebrity, Okay, you're not 2 Chainz. I'm sorry. Okay, that doesn't make money. All right, 2 Chainz make money. You don't make 2 Chainz money. So everybody wants to be a celebrity. Everybody wants their own team chats and their own Facebook group and their own this, that, and the other. And that's cool. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. That's totally cool. But make sure that your team is still plugged into the source, right? Because when you start doing your own thing, now we got an exponential, like we got a divided, you know, a message has to be forwarded what was 1 time, now 3 times because of 3 different teams, right? And if one person sleeps on that, the message doesn't get delivered. Moral of the story, communication gets hurt, right? When communication is hurt, growth is hurt. Make sure your team is plugged into the source. You don't have to be a celebrity. If you know anything about David Ishaga, if you know anything about Josh Phelps, they're not here for the spotlight. They're not here for the glory. They're here to get the bag and make sure their team wins. How do you do that? Plug them into the system. Don't recreate the wheel. The wheel's already created. Okay? Just plug them in. It's important to know that you're not here so you can hold, so your team can hold you up, so you can reach the stars. You're here so your team can stand on your shoulders and your team can reach the stars. Okay? Your team can reach the stars, not you. Okay? So what I want to do is I want to take a moment to shout out 3 of my top leaders that are up and coming, and it really shames me that they're not talking on this call. Paul Caicedo, okay? Recent Ambassador 10. He was in Mexico with you guys. Lucy Bernabe. Let me talk about Lucy real quick. So Lucy was in our previous platform. I wrote her off, and this is actually a note for you guys. I wrote Lucy off because she was a 60s plus. Again, don't take this offensively. This is just how I took it. She came in my inbox and she was like a 60s plus old lady. And again, not offensive, but I was like, what are you gonna do for my business? What are you like? You know, she kept hitting me up for like a month straight, and I kept writing her off. And I was like, okay, I didn't think much of her, yada yada yada. I kept kicking her off. I finally let her sign up, and guess what? Lucy's one of my top performers. The moral of the story, don't write people off. Don't prejudge people. Don't prejudge people because she has a massive team now. Don't prejudge people. In addition to that, Michael Daniluk, my business partner, and he's made the foundation for everything that we've done. So big shout out to you. So yeah, Lucy, I see in the chat, Lucy. Treat this like a business. You don't have to love each other. And this is an important note that I want to make before I sign off. Treat this like a business. How many of you have gone to work with somebody that you don't like, but you keep doing so because you got to pay the bills, right? So probably so. Treat this like a business. I have people in my downline that frankly I don't get along with, okay? And that's just the moral of the story. And that's totally okay. But guess what we do? When we go to events, we work together fluently, and we make it happen because it's a business. Treat this like a business. You don't have to love each other to get along. Just make it work. Just make it work because we're here to pay everybody's bills. Okay? So that's all I got for you guys. You know what I mean? It's a copy-paste business. Look, I didn't learn anything new. I came into this business. I looked at David. I copied what he was doing, and I pasted it in my own life. And here we are. Okay? Can you copy-paste? Then you can win at FOREX. If you can copy-paste, you can win at FOREX. If you can copy-paste, you can win in network marketing. Let's show the world that we can do more, be more, and live more. Okay, let's go. And
listen, David, I get to bring up two people from your organization absolutely smashing, the Lions Den, and legitimately, I remember when we were structuring out the organization, and they called me up and they're like, David, but we're doing what you told us to do, and right? Both of them. One in this year. Like I was double fisted folds, all crazy, and the both of them were like, no, just watch us work, and they got me on a podcast, and we talked like 0% business. It was all about spirituality, and one thing that I appreciate is that the more money you make, the more you realize that the biggest and most important thing that you do is make yourself feel good, because when you feel good, then you operate like you feel good. And so, and these guys get that. So, you know, I'm going to bring up one half, and then the other half gets to come on. And then, and you know.
Can I just give a personal shout out real quick before you do that?
Please.
Okay, so first of all, are you bringing up Ali first?
No, bringing up Thomas first.
Thomas, okay, so Thomas, you were a topic of conversation tonight. So first of all, is just because this is the whole, you know, you don't have to love the people you're working with. I got nothing but love for Thomas, but we're both very strong personalities. So when we have a disagreement, it's a big disagreement. You know what I mean? So, but that said, we're working towards the greater good, and I got nothing but fucking love for you. Excuse my French. Nothing but love, because we're going in the same direction, brother. And I know you're a family man. I'm about to be myself. So look, if you don't know anything about Thomas, this guy is a killer. Thomas and Ali, absolute killers. Please take it away. Please take it away. Go ahead.
Oh, man.
What's up, fam? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Listen, I'm honored to be here. I'll tell you what, there's not much that I can say that these amazing individuals that come before me have already said. So I'll keep it real with you. I'll tell you about why I personally am so passionate about what we're doing here and why we're running so hard. Earlier, I got the privilege to share my story with all these amazing people out here in Atlanta, right? I'm gonna tell you what it is, right? I'm your average guy. There's nothing different than you and I. I'm a happily married father of 4. I'm out here from Michigan. And listen, I served about 6 years in the Army, 2 deployments to Afghanistan. In fact, you know, back in the day, on my second deployment, I got injured, got medically retired. I was lost, I was confused, I didn't know what to do. Like I said earlier, I'll tell you what, the military, they train you how to go overseas, but they don't train you how to come back, right? They train you how to go overseas, but they don't train you how to come back. When I come back, I didn't know how to deal with loss. I didn't know how to deal with PTSD, depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, stuff like that, right? What happened was, as I lost that camaraderie, that fellowship, that brotherhood, that family that I had with my squad, my platoon, my company, right? And the thing is I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to turn. I tried so many different things. You know, everybody tell me like, oh, you know, Thomas is a jack of all trades, whatever. I've tried a lot of different jobs. I worked for a lot of different people. I've worked for myself. I've made a lot of money. The thing is, I realized I wanted to work from home. And when the pandemic hit, I watched friends and family lose 10, 20, 50, $100,000 in their investment portfolios, their 401ks, their savings plan, everything, right? But in the same breath, I had watched people make 10, 20, 50, $100,000 online from their homes, trading, networking. And I told myself, I said, I need to get back into that industry. I said, I need to learn how to trade. And I knew it wasn't going to be easy, right? I'll keep it real with you. I had a traumatic brain injury. So if anything, I'm handicapped in this year trying to learn this skill set. I had a traumatic brain injury, and it's a lot harder for me to learn and retain something. But another shout out here that I want to give real quick, Coach Max and her entire team of educators. The way that you all broke this down between the 2-week syllabus, the live sessions, university, everything, made it a lot easier for somebody like myself to simply plug in and learn what it is that we do here. Look, I'm not a master trader by any means, but I've had several 4-figure days. I've had days where I just simply take signals, do well, and I've had days where I call my own trades and I do well. But listen, what it comes down to at the end of the day is plugging into the system. You want to become a copycat. But first, you need to make sure you're copying the right cat. And every single person that's come onto this call, that's the right cat that you want to copy. People that are literally doing what you want to do. We have people here, literally, people that care so much about each and every single one of you. The people that are on this call right now, all you new people, y'all don't even realize how much love we have for you. We don't even know you. We're a family that encourages people to do more, have more, and become more. When I got plugged back in this industry, I got plugged in with this family, this team. I got that fellowship. I got that family that I was missing. I got that camaraderie. I found my family. I found my squad. I found my platoon. Where's all the lions here? Let me see in the chat. Let me see some lions. I want to see where my Lionsden family is. Because listen, right here, we got the best opportunity with the best leaders, with the best people, the best educators. And I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, everyone here, everyone that's coming on this call before me, everyone that's coming on after me, listen to what they say. There's nothing different between you and us, except for the actions that we took. It's the same company, same compensation plan, same leadership. Everything is the same. The only variable here is you. You want to plug in this your first time ever coming on one of these calls? Thank you. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for taking this seriously. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to come and learn about the power of FOREX. Thank you for taking the time to listen to your friend, your family, whoever sent you here, because this right here is going to change your life. I couldn't tell you how many single mothers and fathers we have on our team that didn't have squat, broke, bust, and disgusted. They come in here, they plugged in, now they can feed their family. Now they don't have to worry about the light bill. Now they don't have to worry about what's going to happen the next month's rent. We got people succeeding in here, right? Like genuine people, genuine change. I have so much respect for everybody here, everybody on this call. I'm going to keep it great. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this over to my business partner, my best friend, one of the greatest leaders that I've actually ever had the pleasure of working with. You know, David had said, he's my other half, right? My wife, he's my other half, right? This is my boy. This is Ali Saleh, guys. One of the greatest leaders I've ever had the pleasure of working with. The Lions Den would not be what it is today without this man right here. Servant leader, always leading from the front, genuinely cares about each and every single one of you. What I'm going to turn it over to him.
What is going on, family? How we doing? I'm going to step outside because I want to give you guys no background noise, all right? So do me a favor, okay? As you guys are listening to me, I just want to see where all my lions are at, guys. I want to see how many lions are on this call, okay? I need the chat box blowing up with as many lions emojis as possible, like the Lions Den represent. I'm super stoked to be here, guys. I'm so fired up to see this chat just absolutely blowing up with the Lions Den. Listen, we've had an amazing call tonight. We had an opportunity to listen to so many different ambassadors. And I want you guys to understand that what we have here right now within this epic community with what we're doing here is bar none. The most amazing, like the way I like to put it is I've never seen a group of individuals get led to water so nicely. I want you to understand how important that is, that this setup with Coach Max and everything she's doing with the FOREX education, with the building teams that we have here within the Epic and the Lions Den community, with everything David Lisiaga has done with the Builders Academy, with all the information within the organization. Every single Saturday we have the Success Lab. Guys, I have never in my entire life seen a group of individuals so all in and committed to the entire company growing at scale. All right, guys, I want you to understand that this is the best vehicle of 2020. This is going to be the talk of 2020. Wait until you see what happens in 2021. I'm telling you guys, I think about this all the time. There's not one moment of my day that goes by without me thinking about Epic, without me thinking about the team, without me thinking about what we're doing here in this platform, guys. There's over literally almost 1,000 people on this call right now on a Saturday night getting absolute nuggets from some of the best people in this industry. So what I want to do is just leave you with something short and sweet, because I want you guys to take a page out of my book. When this pandemic hit, guys, all my traditional businesses were halted. I was broke, busted, disgusted. I didn't have what I wanted in my life, guys. I was missing out on income, and that was hurting me more than you can even imagine, right? I'm a first-generation American, and I want you to understand how important that is, guys. Being a first-generation American is not easy, okay? You have parents that more than likely don't have a 401k. You have the weight of the world on your shoulders, and I don't speak about that lightly, guys. My parents mean the world to me, right? And when I got back into network marketing, I told myself, I'm not stepping away until I hit the top rank. I'm not stepping away until I change over 100,000 lives. I stepped into the space with no network, okay? I want you to understand this, guys. I had 499 friends on Facebook the day I enrolled back into network marketing. I had an Instagram of like 750 followers. And I just became a product of the product, guys. I stuck to the system. I broke it down to a science, and I implemented every single day over and over and over again things that would yield results. I want you to understand that, right? Because what you're supposed to do as a professional is you're supposed to focus on your outcomes, right? Amateurs focus on literally like figuring everything out to a T. But I knew that I needed to be different, that I needed to do something that was going to be so massive and bring massive amounts of change, not just in my life, but to the people around me, okay? So when I saw this entire scenario unfold, and I said to myself, I'm a first-generation American. I have to take care of not just myself, but my parents and my entire family, right? So I want every single person on this call to please do me a favor, right? Just pretend to be me. Pretend that you're a first-generation American. Pretend that you have everything to lose, okay? I want you to think that you are in the same exact shoes as me, and you have no other option but to build this thing out to epic or bust. I want you to understand that this is the only reason why you need to be here, to learn how to trade Forex, to earn massive pips in the market. Just copy and paste everything that Coach Max has put together for us in this amazing epic university. Become a product of the product, guys. Become a master inviter. Get people plugged into to opportunity calls and three-way calls, guys. It's super simple. It's a blueprint. PS3. I told you I had 499 friends on Facebook, and I had no network. And I told myself I had no other option but to hit the top rank. So I need every single person on this call to make me a massive promise, to just promise that you're going to be the first generation American who literally has all the odds against him. Nobody wants to see you win, but you're going to shine in this down economy because there's a massive wealth transfer happening right now, and I want that to come to me. And as I'm saying this, I want you to know that there's going to be a massive shift of individuals from other Forex MLM platforms coming into our organization. And I want you to think long and hard about how much of that volume is coming into your organization. You want to know why that's important? Because success is my duty, obligation, and responsibility. Success is my duty, obligation, and responsibility. And in order for you to be successful in this business, it starts with here, the thoughts between your ears, okay? So look, there's a lot of massive leaders on this call. I wish I could talk on here for over an hour and just pour myself into you all, but there's so many amazing leaders, and I want to give them a chance to talk, but I need everybody on this call to just drop, I want to see a sea of ones in the chat right now. If you believe in me, if you believe in Thomas, if you believe in Damon, David, Joy, Coach Max, Ryan DeFrady, Skylar Cowden, Tony Cano, literally Seren, all the ambassadors in this organization, David McCovey, who is an absolute legend. I mean, just an amazing person, guys. Once again, there has never been people led to water so nicely before. I've never seen it like this. If you guys don't get value from what we're doing here, 110%, it's on you. So guys, keep the motivation high. Believe in yourself. It always starts with the belief, and I cannot stress that enough. I appreciate each and every single one of you from the very bottom of my heart. I love you all like crazy. I love my Lions Den family. You guys are absolutely amazing. Without any of you, none of this would be possible. And look, I'm super stoked to be here with Thomas, Josh. We're out here in Atlanta. We're willing to do this for every single person on the team. So just let us know where you're at, what you need from us. We're going to show up. We're going to turn up. Having said that, I'm going to pass it back to David, bro. I appreciate you tremendously. Guys, this is just the beginning. This is the smallest our teams are ever going to be, and I want you to feel that. Feel it. I love you all. Let's go, baby. Have a great night, guys. Appreciate you.
We mentioned her a whole bunch, and you know, she's my sister. Like legitimately, she's one of the three females that I talk with, like every day of the week. So, thank God, you know, being copyright don't need to come to blows, because. But Max is, listen, Max, I love you to death. Thank you so much. You know, we've seen a whole bunch of ups and downs, and I told you it would happen. We're seeing it happen, and thank you for being part of the story. I'm not going to say much else. Coach Max, if you've been on any of her sessions, you already know the heat she brings, and you know, it's almost like we got the Trinity going on. So I gotta tell this. So Ryan and I, we're like over here. Max and I, we was like over here. And then all of a sudden they got together, and they were like, "Woo, this one's really, really nice." But, so listen, I gotta let Max talk. I get to let Ryan talk. And I might not even talk because I got the cover coming down here. And so many nuggets have been dropped. Anyways, Max, take it away. Let me stop rambling. Done.
Oh my goodness. Good evening, family. Pin my video, please, because I'm so fired up right now. Can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me? To some real people on this call on this evening. I just want to make sure everybody can see me and hear me on this evening. So as everybody was on here talking, right, I was sitting here, like David said in the beginning of this call, he was like, I didn't even tell the ambassadors what to say. He was like, I didn't even tell them what to even come up with. And as I'm sitting here, I'm like, what am I going to tell the people tonight? And I'm sitting here, y'all, I'm at my desk, and I literally glanced over, and I want to zoom in. Hopefully you guys can see. You see this notebook? I used to carry this notebook around with me when I worked a job, and I this sat on my bookshelf. I just turned around and I saw it. I wrote in this book, guys. I'm gonna tell you something tonight. Do you want it bad enough? Let me talk to some real people on here. Do you want it bad enough? Do you really want it bad enough? I sat here, just sitting here, like, what am I going to tell you guys? And I opened up this book and it says leadership equals lead your shit. Guys, let me tell you something. Back in 2017, okay, June 2nd, 2017 was the day my daughter was born. And when I tell you that was the lowest point of my life, what is the second? Right after the first. I'm sitting there trying to figure out, okay, how I'm going to pay my bills. How am I going to provide for this child? How am I going to actually get myself out of this situation that I'm in? I felt like somebody had their hands around my neck. Let me really, I feel like preaching on tonight, right? So I started to read inside this book, and the date on here says March 18, 2018, right? It says we are not in the business of convincing people. Leadership equals lead your shit. Give yourself a commitment level of 12 to 18 months to make something happen for yourself. It's up to you to make it happen, right? I wrote a note to myself. I said, my eyes are hurting. I don't see myself coming back to a job or working for nobody else. And then I set a goal on that day of how many pips I was going to catch daily. This was the birth of 20 pips and dip, y'all. Right? Because I've been in this industry, I've been a part of a lot of other platforms. I've seen a lot of educators. I've seen people actually do this in a different way. And when I decided, before Coach Max was even born, before I even knew that I was going to be teaching people this skill set, I had to say to myself, you know what? I'm not in the business of convincing anybody that this works. So the first thing I'm going to give you on tonight is that you don't have to take anything anybody around you feels personal. Don't do it. Don't look to your family. Don't look to your friends. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. You guys need to focus on being focused, period. I remember back then, guys, when I was going to work, I had a purse, ladies. Y'all already know, a little handbag. On my desk, I got a little Dolce & Gabbana bag, a little purse like this I used to carry to work, right? I literally went to the dollar store, y'all, and I bought a notebook that could fit inside of my purse. Because when I was at work, I would have on some wireless headphones, and when my mentors were talking, I was taking notes. I didn't make an excuse. Do you want it bad enough? Some of y'all right now sitting on the job saying, I can't believe Coach Max, oh my goodness, you are making $50,000 a month. Guys, this has been a long time coming, okay, for me. I've been in this industry 5 years, and yes, I've been building my network now for 5 years, but let me backtrack, guys. For the last 3, all I've been doing is trading. All I wanted to do was trade. And I remember getting a phone call from my homegirl when my daughter was about 3 months old, y'all. Some of y'all know the story, some of y'all don't. 3 months old, and I'm sitting here struggling. I mean, bills up to my neck. I had $1,000 a month worth of student loans, okay? I had a car note. I just paid my car 2 days ago. All glory be to God, right? And I'm sitting here, and I'm like, what can I do? My homegirl calls me and says, I need you to come to New York City. I need you to step into a meeting. And in that meeting, they were talking about Forex. Let me tell y'all, March 18, 2018, this is called affirmation and manifestation, y'all. I wrote down that I am going to be a master trader. I did not know what support and resistance was. I did not know what a trend line was. Okay, I did not even really open up a Forex account yet, but I saw a vision in myself that I can see myself teaching people all over the world this skill set once I learn it for myself. I remember being on that flight to New York City from here in South Georgia, crying out to God. God, if you help me get out this situation, I promise you I will help your people. So when I say leadership equals lead your ship, what I'm saying is that then when I was broke, I had a vision of helping people that I didn't even meet yet. Let me talk to some real people on tonight, because they all ask me, how did I get here? I had a vision. I had a humbleness in my heart that no matter what, I'm going to learn this skill. I was in a different company, right? And they did not see my quality. They did not see my value. They did not believe in the knowledge and the power that I bring to the table, right? So while we're on this call right now, I need y'all to understand something. The residual income is nice. But first and foremost, I am a multi-six-figure master trader, period, right? And I believe in this skill set. I believe in our product. And I just want to thank, Brian, I want to thank David Lisiaga. Like you said, we've been friends a long, long time, a long, long time. And we talk every single day, right? So highs and lows, been in different opportunities, different businesses. And David seen my value, right? He said, no, that girl can trade, right? That girl can trade. So I'm grateful to him for opening up his mouth to the other David, who also saw my value. And now we're here at Epic, guys. Thank you to everybody on this call, whether you are not in the opportunity or you're in the opportunity and you see the value in Epic. Because now, finally, we're in position. Okay, let me talk to some real people. We are in position to make this company home. Somebody said that already. This company is home. I tried to be that educator on a different platform, and they would not allow me to do what I needed to do to bring the people to the water, like Thomas was talking about, flawlessly. Now we are here. Okay, there is absolutely no excuse in the world right now not to take part in this company when you know that Coach Max has her good hand in the university. That I'm making sure that you guys have what you need to learn how to trade. We have the 2-week syllabus, the Epic live sessions. I handpick every single trader on the platform to make sure that you guys have the best of the best. 6, 7, and 8-figure traders over here that actually know this skill set and want to see you win. Right? So I'm talking to somebody on tonight that says, you know what, I don't know if I could do it. Guys, my daughter is 3 years old. I'm married. I have another child in my house, right? I do this as a full-time mom. I am present. I am 28 years old, retired, full-time trader. I'm the director of FOREX. I still make time to travel the country and build my team. I still make time to talk to my leaders. I still make time because guess what? Time is something that you can't get back. You see, once I released that job and I mastered this skill set, I told myself that I would not stop. Right now, guys, I am this close to Icon 100.
Come on, that was too much space, Max. That was too much. We're close.
This close.
Let's go, Max. Let's go.
Piece of paper in between there. Just put it like this. Like I'm this close.
I'm this close to Icon 100, guys. I'm gonna knock that out over the next couple of weeks. I'm fired up. I've never made this type of income residually in my life, but I'm grateful. I'm happy and grateful now that every single person on this call is going to smash Ambassador 10 and above because you are in the right place at the right time. So if you're thinking that you're not a recruiter, guys, I wasn't a recruiter either. The only thing I wanted to do in life was change my income. The only thing I actually wanted to do in the beginning of my career was to make an extra $500 a month, just to put a little gas in my car, just to buy some diapers for my daughter. And here we are now.
Let's go.
Okay. One thing about me, and you know, David McCovey, he says this all the time, like, I work as though I have nothing at all. And I'll never stop working like that. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna move myself out the way. You know, it's just an honor to be on this platform. It's an honor to be side by side with my bro, Ryan DeFreitas, right? It's an honor to build a business with my bro, David Lisiaga, and my other friends, all the other ambassadors. I had just the honor of being with you guys in Mexico and meeting some of you guys for the first time. But I'm here to talk to somebody who feels like I'm at the bottom, right? And I don't know anybody who I can talk to. Guys, talk to somebody, right? Ask me how many family members is in my downline. 0. I told myself I'm never gonna stop talking about this company, period, right? Until we run it all the way up to $1 million a month. Because we're not leaving no money on the table.
That's right.
And that's all I really have to say.
Hey,
so I'm gonna pass it.
No. Introduce Ryan for me. Introduce Ryan.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my goodness.
Hold on. Can I give this boy some love? Because he and I had a real bromance in Vegas. I just want to say, I love this dude. Ryan DeFreitas, man.
Like next time we get to hang out, it's just you and me, brother. Let's go.
Let me introduce Ryan real quick. You know, guys, those of you that know Ryan and I, you know, we have been through the mud. Okay, we have been through the dirt together. We literally have, you know, seen some things. And one of the things I appreciate is, you know, Ryan's knowledge for Forex. Like when we linked up finally and said, you know, we're going to teach and educate the people. He has a passion for Forex. He teaches in such a way that the people, the world, people all over the world gravitate towards him. You know, and me and Ryan are like Shaq and Kobe in a fourth. A lot of y'all who've been on our session know that we want nothing but the best for you guys, right? We want nothing but the best for you guys. And it is an absolute honor. Yes, he is the GOAT of Forex. Yes, he is my big bro. I absolutely love him to absolute death in real life. Step forward, bro. Step forward and talk to the people about where we coming from with this. I don't think they really understand.
Listen, thanks, sis. You know, I love you, right? And I'm trying to tell y'all what I'm gonna talk about right now, okay? Is legacy over this right here. Y'all see this? What is this in the chat? What is this right here in the chat? Okay? Money, currency. What are you working for? Okay? Are you working for legacy or are you working for currency? There's a difference. There's a thin line, but there's a difference, y'all. Don't get me started. Okay, listen, y'all. It's either you're gonna be selfish, okay, and work your way to the top, or you're gonna pour down into other people and take them up with you. Do you understand? Are you pouring into people or are you luring people? Okay. Listen to me. Are you pouring or are you luring? You can't do both at the same time. Are you gonna pour into the people that trust you? Or are you going to lure them and take their energy and try to abuse that? Listen to me. I've done both. I'm not lying to you guys. Do you hear me? So I've learned. Okay, that comes with maturity. That comes with growth. And I got to humble myself and realize the more that I give, the more that I pour, the more I receive. That's just a natural law. Anyone who's about that, you guys know that. So what I want to show you guys is this right here, okay? Because I'm not about to talk to you. I'm about to show y'all. Do you understand? I'm about to show y'all that whoever was rocking with me, right, 5-6 months ago, when me and my homie Max were doing sessions on a different platform for free, not getting paid at all. Do you understand? We were pouring into everyone. Everyone here.
Talk about it.
Oh, don't get me started. Listen to me. Mo right here. He was here for 6 months. Were we getting paid, sis? No. Guess what? He's making like 10K, about to make 20K. Listen, Jarrell, do you understand? How much you about 1,000, about to make 2,000. Another one, Jose, another man rocking with me for 6 months. Again, guys, listen, I wasn't getting paid. Max wasn't getting paid, but we were into people. Do you hear me? I can keep going. Karen, what rank are you, Karen? 2K, how much are you about to hit, Ken? Okay, then. Okay, hold on. Let me go to my main. Listen. This man, talk to him, bro. My man's supposed to be a safety ambassador 10. Been rocking me for a long minute. Understand? Deserves it more than anybody. Do y'all hear me? Y'all gonna see him hit icon. Don't play with me. McCovey, you better see his neck. Look at his face. The youngest icon. The youngest icon coming. Listen, I can keep going all day, y'all. But listen, the message I'm trying to pour into y'all is you have to give. Listen, I gave selfishly. There's a reason why I'm here. It's not because, Ryan's the trade, AU King, no, none of that. It's really because I gave. It's really because I poured into people, and guess what? This is why we all here. You feel me? So yeah. I'm not even about to keep going. I'm just showing y'all what I did, okay? Mic drop. I'm out.
Okay, bro.
Okay. Well, listen, we've been on this thing now nearly 2 hours, so I'm not even going to talk. Here's what you learn. You learn this very, very quickly. That sometimes, sometimes everything that's said needs to be said has been said. Mr. McCovey, though, is our founder, and without him, we wouldn't be here. So I'm gonna step out the way and I'm gonna let the man of the hour do what he do. Mr. McCovey, are you there, brother?
Brother, listen to me, man. I wouldn't be anywhere else on the planet other than this call right here. Family, listen, you guys know how we rock, and you know what I always say. I need to see it in the chat box. No weak links, because there are no weak links in this company. There are no weak links on this line. There are no weak links in your corporate staff. There are no weak links in this field. Listen, and I had to get the bag because I saw when little bro Ryan said, what is this? Somebody said, oh, it's only 100. Please don't make me open this bag. I'm going to put this bag down because don't play with us. We do not play. Listen, I'm not going to act like that because I know we're on video. Look, I don't want to say, oh my God, the founder of $1 million, he is trying to make people join the deal. Listen, don't come from little bro. That's my guy. Family, listen. When I tell you that leaders vibrate differently, all you have to do is watch this webinar. Everyone on here is glowing. Their posture is different. We talk, listen, money's not taboo. We talk about money all the time. And we talk about our stories. And, we give a little flack for people who, disrespected us in the day or, done some things that they shouldn't have done. But what we understand is when we're happy where we are now, all of those things had to happen. Coach Max, Ryan, they had to be disrespected in that last spot, right? Because that wasn't their spot. That was their training ground and everything that needed to happen for them to move here. David had to be disrespected where he was. I had to not get paid in my first company. I had to fall out with the owner of my second company so I can say, you know what? I'm not going to nobody else's home. I'm going to build my own home. All of these things had to happen to us. And so when you see the leaders that move with a little bit different, the posture's different, the chip on the shoulder is still there, that lets you know we're still alive and we're still active, guys. There's been some amazing things on this line. And one thing that I took early on is when someone mentioned spillover and they said that we don't cry about, right? No, we don't. Because if anyone on this line has gotten spillover, they're mad. That means they weren't moving fast enough. These are leaders on this line. We don't accept spillover. We create it. I don't want anyone to give me anything. If they give me something, they can take it from me. That's not what we're here for. When we put this platform together and we looked around at each other, we knew that there was going to be nothing but greatness. How could it not be? You have a bunch of superheroes coming together for one common goal. We can't miss. We don't drop L's in this industry, guys. I'm telling you, if you are on this line and you're looking to do something next, or you're looking to partner with the right people, you keep hearing the leadership talk about it. It's okay to be a copycat as long as you copy the right cat. As a human being, we're all chameleons. I don't care whether you drop us off in the hood or you drop us on Wall Street. We're going to excel because we're going to become like the people we're around. So when we understand that, then it only makes sense for us to get around more powerful people. Listen, when Coach Max says, yes, she's at $50K a month, she knows what I tell her. That's not good enough. You're worth more than that. You're worth more than $650,000 a year. What do you mean? When David gets on here, he says he's 100,000. We don't even talk about that. Like, that's already done. The $1 million is already coming. The back office is waiting to catch up. I can give him this bag. It's already $1 million waiting for him. I can't wait for him to come get it. We won't even get it out the comp plan, David. We'll put that on the side. I'm telling you, when we rock like we rock, when Joy Holly said, listen, I built it from the ground up. I called the founder for three-way calls. That's what she did. David wasn't lying. I said, man, Joy is working me, and I love it because that's what it's about, guys. So again, I don't care whether you see us sitting on that side of the desk or the corporate side of the desk. Understand that we grind. We hold each other to a certain accountability, and everyone has their role. David talked about it. The way that you build an amazing team is you maximize your strengths, but you surround yourself with people who match your weaknesses. Right? We see it all the time. If there's any sports fans on the line, I don't care who your favorite basketball team is, they don't have 5 point guards. They don't have 5 centers. When you look on the football team, there's not 12 quarterbacks. There's not 11 quarterbacks. Everyone has a position. They play it well, and they depend on everyone else to do their job. That's what we do right here. When David and Coach Max said, yes, I gave them the keys to the palace. I don't micromanage. Do you because I trust you. You've already earned that. That's what it's about. We are empowering leaders. This company will always be leaders creating other leaders. We're not creating followers. We're creating legacy builders. Right? If I fall off no, I hope he doesn't. But if God takes me away tomorrow, you know what Epic's still going to do the next day? Grow. Because it's not just about me. It's not about me. It's not a this position together. It's not a one-man show. It's not a one-woman show. We're building it as a family. I challenge you to go to any other company and look around. No disrespect to those companies, but I promise you it'll feel different. You have to understand what's happening right here, guys. It's a family movement. Like listen, I own 2 network marketing companies. I don't have 5 family members in them combined. This is my family, what you see on this line. right? Because we have the same vision, we have the same spirit. We understand that we're going to move together. Wait, what's the old saying from the hood? Sometimes mud is thicker than blood. That's what it is with us, right? Again, we don't have to come from the same womb or share the same bloodline. We believe the same. That's what makes us family. So when I tell you that if you get involved in this movement, if you act like the other 57,000 people that have said yes to the epic movement, you're going to get exactly what's happening to those people. Everyone here is winning. It's impossible not to win if you do what's required from you. Tools will never lack tools. You'll never lack support. You'll never lack vision. We have all of that. David and I talk all the time. We have the next 5 years already planned. What are you waiting for? Right? Listen, guys, it's a real deal. When you look at the penthouse over there, where Ryan and Muhammad and the rest of the leadership is, that's what we do. When you look at the meeting down in Atlanta and see everybody fellowshipping, that's what we do. I've been in companies before where the leaders will be in the same city and won't even talk to each other. I don't know how that works. I enjoy working with these people. Everyone in this group are handpicked. That's what's so amazing about this industry. You get to choose who you want to work with, right? Imagine going to your 9-to-5 job and telling your boss you don't want to work with him. How's that going to work out? It's not going to work. You have the ability to do that here at Epic, guys. Listen, we're going to keep running this thing up. I promise you, we are catching pips like you've never seen before. We are building structure like you've never seen before. People are hitting ranks and becoming financially free. And what's so important about that, family, is it's not just about us. It's about, like David talked about, the little kids running around the room. That's what it's about. Because children shouldn't have to watch YouTube, TV. They shouldn't have to go past the front door for the role model. They should not have to do that. And so when they see you as a parent or as a sibling or wherever you may be and influential to that child, and they see you working a major business from home, they're never going to want to work for anyone. I promise you right now, and if I'm lying, may the Lord never give me another dollar in life. I would rather be dead than to work for someone. This is what I'm telling you. That's where the passion, I would rather die than go clock in for somebody else. I don't know how to do that. That doesn't make sense to me. That model is broken. And again, some people will still believe in that model. So I'm not knocking anyone for having jobs, but it's only because you haven't had the right exposure. When you have an exposure to a full-fledged entrepreneurship and you're surrounded by people who win because they feel like it, they move when they want to, every day is their birthday because they celebrate like they want to, you will vibrate differently. I promise you that. If you hang around these leaders and listen to certain conversations, you won't be able to go back to your old crew. You'll realize how dumb that over there is. We vibrate differently. We've had our experiences. We've had different exposures. And so we understand that this is the better way. Joy does not, and she's never going to go clock in to work and allow someone else to take care of a special needs child. It's not going to happen. That doesn't make logical sense. So when she finds opportunities like these, just like the rest of the leaders, she maxes them out. We don't leave anything on the table when it's checkout time and we have to go stand in front of the Lord and he says, what did you do? I can say, I used every inch of talent that you gave me. That's my charge. When you can do that, you don't need to ask for anything else because everything else will line up. We say all the time, pray, grind, repeat. Pray, grind, repeat. Pray, grind, repeat. When you do that, everything else will work out. But you have to put the effort in. He's not going to drop this big bag of money on you. You got to go get it. What we will do, though, is give you the platform to go get it. You don't have to do it by yourself. You can do it and move around. Like, I don't know if anybody ever had a bully as a brother or a cousin. You know, you just moved different when you went to the playground, right? You just walked around and your posture was cool because you know if there's any smoke, you're going to get your big brother. When you move in Epic, you got a bunch of big brothers and big sisters who will come for you every time that you need us to. And that's where we're different at, family. I promise you, there may be some out there like it, but it doesn't go all the way through from the top to the bottom because that's our culture. That's what we believe in. When people say, well, how did you go through pre-launch and you put in 50,000 people? Because we were designed to do that. This group was put together to do that. It was not an accident. We didn't say, oh, by the way, maybe let's go possibly do something. No, we took our charge standing in that living room right there. Everybody gave their oath to this deal, and they're doing what's required of them to further this movement. It's that simple. So it's not a misunderstanding. It's not a happenstance. It's not an accident. We're doing this because we were designed to do this right here. So guys, listen, I can give it to you all day long, but if you are not fired up right now, I promise you don't have a pulse. Just go to bed because what's going to happen right here every day is we're going to win. Right? If you go and look on the weather report, it's going to say high probability of winning in Epic. That's what it's going to say. Because that's what we're going to do every day over and over and over again. Nobody in this industry can stop us. We can only stop us, and we're not going to do that. So when I tell you that you are in the right place with the right group of people, I don't care what it is. And what's so amazing about this group is you can walk down Main Street America, close your eyes, spin around in a circle, and point at someone, and I promise you there's already someone like that in Epic. Right? The diversity is crazy here. So it's not just one group or this type of, it's everybody winning together from all walks of life. Like Damon said, he came from money. I know a lot of us didn't. I remember when I didn't have 99 cents for the $1 cheeseburger. Now I can go buy a whole bunch of McDonald's. Do you understand what I'm saying? We are partnered together because we are moving together. It's a solidified movement, guys. And anybody that has that type of passion, we want you to join us. For those who are not ready, you're not sure, continue to watch. Catch up with us when we're at 100,000 or 200,000, because this train is going to keep moving. The only question is, where will you be as it continues to move? Family, I appreciate you. This group, I salute you like no other. I am absolutely the most blessed man on the planet to have this type of talent around me daily. So I love you, family. I salute you. David, back to you, bro.
And listen, you said it all. Good night, everyone. Get back to the person that introduced you to this call. If you're not part of the Epic movement yet, become a part of the Epic movement. To all the leaders on the team, thank you for your time. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your nuggets. And David, thank you so much for the platform and putting in the lead for me and my team to go ahead and, bring this to the people, man. Love you to death, bro. Good night, everyone. It's been a couple hours, and I don't want to keep you more than 2. So have a great night, everyone. And we'll post a recording somewhere.